Hello, everybody. The final group stage games of the Euros are already upon us. It seems like it's gone by so quickly, but already we are past the glory days of 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, all on the same day. We're now at the final group stage phase, starting with the group which started it all. Scotland, Hungary are also playing today, so maybe we'll check in on that fixture, because that is also relevant for potential third place, best third placed team. But our main attention is going to be Switzerland, Germany, just because Germany are fun to watch, and there is also potential that Switzerland can top the group if they beat Germany. But as I say, we'll also be keeping up to date with Scotland, Hungary, and Brett says, "Come on, Hungary, excellent stuff." Hello, Ultimate, and hello, Tristan says, "Time for another Musiala cooking session." Yes, it looks like a very, well, I was going to say very strong. It's the exact same Germany side, which we've known to love as the over the past week or so. No changes really there. There is no room for Shaqiri in the starting 11 for Switzerland, though. That's a shame. Yerden's my boy, but he's only on the bench, and Bolo does start. From a City perspective, big Manu Akanji at the back. So hopefully, I want Germany to win, because I'm operating under the assumption that England will top the group. Here's my England top, by the way. Therefore, I don't want to have Germany in our same half of the draw. So I would much rather they win and then we win the group as well, and then we don't actually have to interact with one another up until, the only way that we would be able to meet each other would be in a final at that point. So I do, for that reason, want Germany to win, but I want Akanji to have a good game, or a draw, actually. A draw would be good enough, in fairness, because if we have a look at the tape, if I just have a look at the table momentarily, yeah, a draw would be enough for Switzerland as well, to be fair, because even if Scotland won, they'd be on 4 points, and Switzerland would be on 5 at that stage. So yes, it is a thing. Hello, Paris, as both of you think England making it out of the group. Well, as I say, that's mainly wait, what? Like a tart? You don't have many thumbs, you're making different faces like a tart. Thundered, what are you trying to say, mate? Are you saying that I should do more faces? I guess I could. But for my post-mortems, we do, depending on the results. I've got a smiley face if we do well. I've got like a sort of stern look if I don't know how we've done. There's a sad face if we've done shit. There's a big brain if that's appropriate, and then there's a little smirk if it's sort of like, maybe do better than we thought. Yeah, I'm going to operate under the assumption that England are topping the group out of hope, Faraz. Shaqiri's got his complimentary tournament goal and dipped. We love to see it. The sad face is funny. Well, that's been used twice. We used it when we lost. When we drew at Anfield, but I hated the performance, and also the FA Cup final defeat. Hello, Staffy. How are we doing, mate? I'm doing very well. Big up LNobbins. Did you see the KD Masterclass yesterday? Asks Bendif. So didn't watch it live, but have seen it back. And yes, same De Bruyne, who's never turned up for Belgium, which is a total lie. I think the only bad tournament De Bruyne ever had for Belgium was 2016, and that's when every Belgian player was like subpar that year, to be honest. So yeah, De Bruyne was fantastic, wasn't he? And even with having Lukaku on his team. But yeah. Hello, Mac. Germany should dismantle Switzerland. If they win by less than 2, it would be a disappointment. Well, again, I think that would Switzerland... Can Scotland actually go ahead of them, or is second place locked in? I don't, because I thought, I think I'd lied to you guys yesterday. I was so sure it was head-to-head, but that's what FootMob said. But then someone in the Discord server showed me the official UEFA rules, and apparently head-to-head is irrelevant. So I guess it doesn't matter. If that's the case, then yes, Scotland would have to win by what? 5, and hope Switzerland lose, or hope Switzerland get pumped like 5-0, and then Scotland win by 2-0, and then they'd maybe be able to get second, I think. Realistically, Germany and Switzerland are locked in as number 1 and number 2. So therefore, Switzerland should just go for it, shouldn't they? If they've got nothing to lose, because if they lose, who cares? They still finish second. You might as well go for it and see if you can finish first. But yeah, I don't expect this to be too gung-ho, essentially. I think this is going to be a case of both sides. They know they're qualified. They don't want any injuries going into the next into the round of 16. I don't think it's going to be that intense of a game, but we shall see. Yeah, De Bruyne was outstanding, absolutely. Hello, William. Rio Pinto has threatened to release more emails which says City are guilty. Yeah, I struggle to believe the story or the relevance of the story for a number of reasons. In the first instance, why wouldn't you have already released that information? In the second instance, the whatever words you want to use, the situation, the trial, whatever, we're already in the process of like doing it. So like disclosure, etc., is already taken place or taking place. So it's not really, even if you did reveal it, it's not really going to be relevant for this matter. So for me, it's a non-story, to be honest. Let's also consider, and this isn't me trying to run an agenda or anything. This is just the objective reality of the situation. This chap was proven guilty of attempted extortion. So let's not treat him like a sort of... That's what I've seen some people do, try to treat him as like some sort of like freedom fighter or ethical, moral warrior. It's like, no, he did it for like his own gain, like legally. That's what's been proven. So yeah, I don't really think it's a story, to be honest, William. Again, if this incriminating criminal evidence was so easily evidenced by his evidence, then why didn't he do it years ago? Why is he held on to it this long? You get me? So for me, I just think it's a non-story. Why is Conor Cody a pundit for Germany versus Switzerland? I don't know, Tom. Why not, to be fair? Why not? Bender says a certain system players has the most man of the match performances. Yeah, well, and it's good to see that whole false narrative died a quick and immediate death. It's just stupid. We've discussed it many times. It's just really like childish, to be honest. And it's like really boring and petulant and whiny. And it's weird because like there was literally, I mean, it is that duality, isn't it? Of this dichotomy of Pep is a fraud. He has all the best players, and yet these players are apparently all system players protected by Pep's system. So it's like, which is it? And literally the same. I'm sure they're only doing it for interaction farming, which makes it even worse, to be honest. They will literally say one and then say the other, and within like the space of like a week, they would say like a contradictory statement, and it's just so. It's just so not. I don't even know what that is. Thunder Road, I assume it's comments. Yes, Thunder Road. So we are on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so I can see both of you guys. But people can go to whichever platforms they desire. William agrees with me. Absolutely big up. You guys can chill wherever you want. To be honest, it's all good in the proverbial. Score predictions, guys. What do we consider to have happen? I'm going to go Germany to win. I think low scoring 1-0. Akanji will not be embarrassed. He's going to have a good game. He's had very good Euros so far. So I'm going to go for a cheeky. Oh, wow. Elder with a bold and bolo dagger 1-0 to the Swiss. He's had a good tournament, Who's he play for again? Monaco. Has he always been injured or something? Because I feel like he was really good at like the last Euros as well. Therefore, why wouldn't another club come in for him? But I think he's always injured or something. Hello, Jin. Good to see you again. Jin, change your name, you fraudster. Germany 2-0, Scotland 1-0. I will say Hungary actually get a win in the other game. I'll go for a 2-1 to Hungary. Why not? Bendiv with a 1-0. Brett with a 2-2. Desmond. And then when the player does well, they will say phone cook, to be fair. Brilliant. This is a derby. Really? They neighbour each other geographically, don't they? Is it really a derby? I thought Switzerland is supposed to be neutral. Why do they hate everyone? What's that all about? Jack says a Wirtz triple hat trick, a Kanji 45-yard bicycle kick would be sick. Absolutely, Jack. Unlikely, but it could happen. Maybe we should get Edson to hit the ball up to Kevin next season after that goal he scored against Romania. I think what we'll see next season, guys, not only in respect of probably just like less minutes generally, although to be fair, we'll play more minutes next season because he missed half of it. I think we could/should see a changing of his role from a on-pitch tactical perspective, because he's obviously not at the peak of his powers anymore. Obviously, he's still for me the best player in the Premier League, but he's obviously still on the decline. And from a physicality perspective, for example, he's not really there or as much as he was anymore. It's still there, but obviously not as much as compared to 4 years ago, say. So I would like to see us utilize him a little bit deeper, away from like the heavy pressing of opposition players. Not really like where Foden is in the pockets, rather, as I say, around that area or below that area, as we saw, for example, against Newcastle. That ridiculous assist for Oscar Bob, where he picked up a really deep position and just pinged it because he's got that pass on him, obviously. This is what I would like to see. The Scholesification, the Pirlo-fication, that sort of vibe would be optimal, I think, for Kevin next season. 2-0 to Germany, says Staffy. Hello, Stephanie. How are we doing? Never say never, Jack. To be fair, never say never. Yeah, I had no idea this was a... So why do they hate each other, Germany and Switzerland? I had no idea this was a thing. Is it an historical thing? Is it, a carryover from... Well, it shouldn't be a carryover from a conflict because Switzerland infamously were neutral. Well, what's the dealio? Why do they actually dislike each other? Again, never heard of that. And obviously I want Gundo to have a good game. Oh, Ilkay. Come back, mate. We need you. Please, thank you. I recognise him. He's one of the better referees. The Italian chap. I recognise him from the Champions League. Look at that Germany team, man. They are very good just everywhere, aren't they? Every single player knows their role and they know what's going on. Look at that. They're using 310s. There are some people out there who are saying that England can't even use 2. Idiots. Pissing me off. I remember Ebola having some hype back in the day when we played for Basel. Had a pretty good career in Germany and now at Monaco. Fairs, William, fairs. Yeah, he just seems to always smash it at tournaments and then I never really hear from him again. But I think that might be due to an injury situation. Thunderroad says, who do you support, by the way, Thunderroad? I don't support City, but I feel like Kimmich could provide support in 2 positions for you. He'd be a good summer signing. Here's the thing. Here's my thoughts on Kimmich, because I know LB is big on Kimmich. Oh, God, just punched my microphone. Dearie me. I'm not the biggest... I wouldn't hate it if we brought in Kimmich, because he's obviously a very good player. But what I'm primarily and chiefly looking for, as we're about to kick off, is a partner for Rodders, a partner for one Rodri. Now, in respect of that partner, I think it would be ideal if we could, as we kicked off, if we could sign someone who would complement Rodri and someone who would protect him in respect of covering up his weaknesses. And if you watch my City transfer video, then you will know that Rodri's biggest weaknesses chiefly are transitional defense and, I suppose, transitional duel winning and covering ground. And so that's the sort of partner I am after. Now, in my opinion, Kimmich shares a lot of those weaknesses with Rodri. So therefore, I don't know why City would be looking to double down on that weakness. Do you make sense? Because surely that would just double it rather than actually getting rid of the issue. That's why I want someone like João Neves, Bruno Guimaraes. That ilk of player, that profile, That's quality, is what I'm after. Obviously, Kimmich is a very good player. Just don't know if he's what I want in a midfielder. In terms of like being a more attacking right back / inverted right back, that's a different kettle of croissant, but you get me. The Arsenal, big up, big up. Hello, Suck Essa. 2-1 to Germany. Musiala for 2. That'd be good for my mum's sweepstake thingy, because she does have Musiala, top goal scorer. If he's currently top goal scorer, isn't he? He's got 2. Who else has 2 goals? Lovely work by Musiala already. Beautiful, beautiful. He's played it into Gundogan. It's a heavy touch, and Switzerland can clear it. Short story. Germans make fun of how we speak. Oh, Elder, are you Swiss? I think this is new information for me. Are you Swiss? Germans make fun of how we speak. Swiss German, and we make fun of how arrogant and poor they are. My God. So is it more like a friendly rivalry rather than like a we hate you sort of thing? Allegedly, Ultimate, it's £100 million, but then also allegedly that's going to expire on the 30th of June. And then you're going to be at the mercy of whatever Newcastle want, because Bruno won't force an exit. And Newcastle are going to accept less? I doubt it. So for me, it's almost like activate the release clause or not. Oh, header from Havertz from the corner. Someone claims it. Musiala Gundogan, an extremely fair combat for only England 2 world-class moves. It's weird, isn't it? If only we had, you know, an unbelievable box-to-box player and an unbelievable pocket 10 who's an unbelievable ball carrier and is a fantastic dribbler in tight spaces. I just struggle. I just struggle to envisage those players, Jack. It's not about a bit, but it's low-key. Oh, okay, right. So it is actual. That's interesting. I had no idea that was a thing. And what's like the time frame of that, Elder? When did that commence? Hello, Reese. How you doing, mate? Germany able to clear that corner. No problemo. Successor asks, why do I support City? Just because it's in the family. It's as simple as that, really. We've been City fans since the 60s. So yeah, that it's as simple as that, to be honest. How about you, Successor? Germany getting tangled up there with Andrik. Is that what he's called? Andrik, yeah. Wins it back there. Pumps it up. And here's Gundo on a potential counter. He gives it away. Handball fairs, that's why. I was going to say, there's no way Gundo gives it away in those areas. If Musiala and Wirtz can cook together, imagine Foden and Musiala. Indeed, Nam, indeed. I'm not gonna change my view. It's still not what I think would be optimal. Obviously, it would be very fun. I just don't think that it is the best case scenario. Given the current makeup of the squad, anyway, I think we'd have to seriously sort of change the makeup of the squads to make those two work optimally together. I'm not saying it couldn't work, because absolutely it could. In the first instance, you probably would need proper offensive fullbacks, as Germany have, you know, like actual like good on the ball attacking fullbacks. That's not good enough, Reese. It's not good enough. Yeah, I'm doing very well, Reese. Thank you for asking. We're enjoying the Euros. It's been a great time. Go after this stream, Reese. Go catch up on the YouTube video. See what content you've been missing out on. Yeah, good to have you back. Thank you, Iptris. Thank you. Big up to Nico. That's my boy. That is my boy. Everyone's seeing the light on Williams. People were telling me he's a Spanish Iwobi. I don't know what those people were smoking at the time. Yeah, big up Oscar Bob, honestly. I hope it's a good year for Bob and Lewis. A Kanshin underrated transfer 50 mil is outstanding. Yeah, when we signed him, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure like most people, I was like, okay, 5th choice centre back, fine, whatever. I didn't really care about it. I was like, yeah, he'll play the occasional cup game and, you know, covering it for injuries and fitness, that sort of thing. Lo and behold, one of the key components in a treble-winning team. It's incredibly weird. It's incredibly weird. And again, 50 million is mad. And it's actually just improved. And I think Dortmund fans at the time were saying, guys, he's shit as well. Like, I don't think he did well at Dortmund. I'm sure they were like, yeah, we fleeced you guys 15 million. So fair play to him. Maybe he just needs like a certain side to flourish, but he's also doing it on the international stage. So fair play to him. His defending's gotten better. His passing's he's always been good, to be honest. And yeah, Germany running out to play there. Hello, Toby. Being forced to watch McSaw spraying balls to Shea Adams instead of getting to watch a proper team because my troglodyte parents think the Scotland game's better because they have to win. Oh, for God's sake, Toby. Yeah, again, Ibtris, I know that he's not a sexy option, but if we can't have, Bruno Guimaraes, we can't have Neves, and if Kimmich doesn't join or whatever, I'd be well up for having Onana come. I know lots of people don't like him, but I think that he would definitely do a really good job at City, to be honest. I'd definitely be up for him, if possible. If possible. But again, we need to do something. I wonder. Oh, again, the cameraman's doing more of their job nowadays. We need someone to come in and do something. And I'm hoping we're going to strike after the Euros or something, because it's been worryingly quiet. I understand it's only just started, but it has been worryingly quiet from a City perspective, considering that there are glaring holes in the squad that need to be addressed. Exactly, Iptris. We need someone there. We need someone there, as we all know. As we all know. How's the missus? She's doing great, Reese. Thank you for asking. She got a new tattoo yesterday on her sort of upper thigh area. It's very nice. It's of the TARDIS and some Gallifreyan text around it. It's very nice. I can't go that Zabaleta is part of the Albania coach's life. Yeah, big up Zabba, man. Big up Pab Zab. Exactly, Iptris. Exactly. You know. And again, you guys will know this if you watch my 3 transfers I want us to sign video. Those are key points I address. Heiko. Do you think Bob can grow into that Gundo role, or is that more Foden's bag, or do they both lack the dynamism? I don't personally see... Interesting question. I don't personally ever see Bob doing that. I think that he will exclusively be... No, I can see him maybe becoming more of a Bernardo Silva type player rather than a Gundogan. With a Foden and Gundogan one, it's an interesting suggestion. I would love it if Foden could develop that side to his game, because that introduces all sorts of lovely things. And Pep even said, 4 years ago, that I can see Foden maybe doing a holding midfielder role. And he didn't mean be a 6, he meant be like a Gundogan type player. If he can, it could happen. Switzerland pick up from a loose ball by Germany. They're outside the German box here. Can he play it in? No, Kroos defends it well. What a shame. So it would be tricky, but it definitely could happen. I think for me that it would... The defensive nous would obviously need to go up a level. And I think that maybe... I'm talking about from an off-ball perspective. And I think that he'd have to, not bulk out, but Gundogan is deceptively strong. Even David Silva, deceptively strong. Bernardo, deceptively strong. Foden is not that. So I think he would need to up that physicality as well. Right now, I think he's too easy to sometimes bundle off the ball. So from a duel winning perspective, it's not ideal. So right now, no. But why not in the future? Why can't he develop into that? I think there's a potential for that to work. Bob, I don't think so. I don't think he'll ever be that guy. But yeah, I'd like to see it. I don't want to see Foden just plays because if we think about some of his better performances, they do come when he's allowed to drop deep and pick up the ball from deeper zones. So if that can also be his defensive starting position, that'd be lovely. You've been travelling excellent. Whereabouts, Reese? Doku played well. Yeah, big up Doku. Ball in behind. Can Havertz get onto it? He can. Havertz has had a good tournament, He's basically being used as a tool, if that makes sense, which is good. And he's allowing the midfielders behind him to flourish as well, being a good link-up player. Musiala in behind. Gundogan takes a shot. It's blocked by Kanji, I think. Good work. Good work, Manu. Uh, grew up supporting United in the 90s until my granddad's brother came over from me and told me we are a City family. Change? Did you actually? Is this a joke? You can't change clubs. That's cheating. That's cheating. He definitely has this season, yeah, and he'll increase his decision making, Foden, as he's played more in those central areas. Foden's have the defensive work rate ability to dictate tempo. Yet, Tom, excellent word at the end there. Yet, I think that we've seen that this last season. Ari the tempo and the control. Oh, ball in, and somehow Havertz nearly got to it. He's bundled over. Referee says no foul. Get up, mate. And I think I agree. Yeah, for me, I think he does have the work rate because he's always pressing. He just does. I think it's just the defensive positioning and nous. I think for me in those central areas anyway. For me. What? No, that's not very nice. Phone doesn't remind me of any City player. That's a good thing. He isn't Silva or KDB or Yaya. He's just Foden. Yeah, I agree, Smian. I think that he's a combination of Kevin and David Silva. I think he's got. Because he's got the ball striking of De Bruyne, but then he's got more like the pocket play of a David Silva. I think it's like a little bit of both. Yeah, get bulky. Go on the bulk. If Nagelsmann doesn't get a club job after Germany, I'll be shocked. But maybe he wants to stay, William, to be fair. Didn't Bayern ask him if he wanted to join? He was like, nope, I want to stay with Germany. Or if I made that up. I don't know. There we go. Good work by Mbola. Ball in behind. Tar doesn't get to it, but he knew Neuer had him covered. Good goalkeeping by Mamo Neuer. Gets bullied off. Yeah, exactly. He does need a bit more physicality. And I say that's not necessarily, putting on 20 pounds of muscle. Like David Silva wasn't the most muscly chap, but he was still deceptively strong. That's what we need. Around Asia, whereabouts in Asia? Reese, are we talking East Asia? West Asia, South Asia, North Asia. Asia's a pretty big place. Whereabouts? Do you think Foden needs to create more chances via passing rather than carries? Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's for me, he's gone up a level. He went up a level last season, particularly in terms of his like general passing, but also the long distance passing. We saw that come into effect more so in the later games, like at the Spurs game. The Spurs game's the best example because both goals came from his long distance passing. There's also a really good move against Wolves, where he did that as well. So yeah, he definitely does need to improve that aspect of his game. But he was still one of our most creative players from open play in respect of passing as well. There are more ways to create than just passing, as our players can have demonstrated. But yeah, definitely he just needs to improve now, add that string to his bow to go to that next level. Yeah, totally agree, Tom. Why do I want to go back to Bayern after they wrongfully sacked him? Good question, ultimately. Yeah, I'd be like, sack that off. I've got a chance of winning the Euros here at home. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I do that? Rico's to play can develop into a Gundogan, says MJM. I would love that to be the case. Again, Rico, it's a physicality issue. I just wish he had longer legs. If he had Mateus Nunes' body, then if we could somehow merge those two players, then we are dealing with like one of the best eights in world football. I'm not even joking. Will there be a battered Mars bar tonight if Scotland win? I've never had a battered Mars bar. If anyone has, are they tasty? They sound disgusting. Cruz is fouled. Xhaka's not happy. Picks him up. Yeah, KDB yesterday, mental. Again, another good game for Belgium. I mean, that last one in particular was mental. For Toby. Yeah, do you want to keep us updated on the Scotland game, Toby? Here we go. It comes out to Mistletoe, wherever he's called. Mittelstadt. That's the one. Who's he playing for? Is it Stuttgart? It is indeed. I'll never forgive South. I saw like a thing in the news. Like it's looking more likely that Luke Shaw's not even going to be involved at Euro 2024. What is this joker of a he should actually get sacked just for that decision alone. I don't care what happens for the remainder of the tournament. That's unforgivable. The best version was him in the 2021 season. Why is that? Oh, ball in by Mittelstadt. It's a late run by Musiala, and it's cleared away by Switzerland. Deary me. Oh, Andrix! I think it took a massive deflection in the back of the net. Good lord. How would the keeper get beaten that far out? His first ever goal for Germany. What a boy. The Leverkusen. As I said, I've never heard of him. He's 29. Fairs, man. I've never heard of him before this season. Unreal. Why do you like him, Jack? Tell me. Jacques is not happy. He thought there was a foul in the build-up. We'll take another look. Andrik's got terrible hair. I know I'm not one to judge, but dearie me. Let's have a look at this. So the ball came in from Mittelstadt. It was then cleared away by Switzerland. He felt it was a foul by Musiala there. And it might be given as one, okay, on the follow-through. Let's take a look what happened. Oh my god, that goalkeeping is fucking horrendous. Oh my god, that is shocking. I thought it took a deflection, but no, it's just terrible. Yeah, I just assumed there was a massive deflection because it was such a weird goal. They're now going to check whether it should be disallowed. So I'm not going to lock in the goal until the VAR says so. Yeah, that is terrible from the keeper. Isn't he? He's quite good as well, Sommer. What's that all about? What's he doing? Terrible. Yeah, that's the thing, Tom. I don't even know if he's going to be the... Because let's be honest, no one's going to be able to replace De Bruyne outright. We will just have to construct different ways to score, I think. But obviously, he can definitely add that to his game. What's he going to do? Goal has been ruled out. A foul by Musiala. Well, Sommer's blushes have been spared. Deary me. Let's have another look at this. There's foul. Musiala lunging in. It probably is a foul, to be fair. He does lunge in with the follow-through. Yeah, goalkeeper's gotten away with one there. Deary me. Actually, Tom, yeah. I've never... Well, I don't think that it's a Northern England thing. I think it's a Scottish thing, Nan. I've never seen, in a chippy, battered Mars bar. I've never seen that. East Asia, excellent. So what, like Japan, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, that sort of vibe? Is that what we're after? They should, Iptris, it's incredibly unlikely that they don't get through. They would have to get battered, and Scotland would have to win by a couple as well. Do you think the idea De Bruyne should have been sent off? No, not at all. That was stupid. Toby, it's not what I mean, you silly man. I love a kanji, yeah, absolute boy. What the hell, Nan? It's not very nice. Namsis is good as a right back. Yeah, if we were going to sign him, I'd rather use him as that. Again, the cameraman has clearly heard the people's complaints because they are now finding more ladies. Remember that summer performance against City in the 3-0 loss? He's saved by... Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. That was crazy. Bob's of an almost similar play to David Silva. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. I think that's a fair comparison. Batter Mars Bar is just Scottish. I'm sure there's a place up north that do them. But yeah, I was going to say, I've literally never seen one. Never, ever seen one. In a chip shop, in a chippy. I've seen, like, scallops offered in some chippies. I've no idea how that would work. Like, would you batter it? Or what? Like, that sounds disgusting. I'd be up for trying it, though, but it sounds vile. I love scallops. Musiala gets out of danger there. Good work. I do love Jamal. He's so fun to watch, man. He's so fun. If you could have the last sign 3 players for City, who would you pick? Inda, go watch my video where I literally, after the stream, don't go now, I literally have a video where I suggest 3 players City should sign this summer. Would recommend it. Of course, yeah, Nagelsmann's a boy. Look at that, Thunder Road, big absolute boy. Look at this. Thunder Road, I know you're an Arsenal fan, but did you watch it, mate? I like it when we have more non-City fans here. I don't want it to just be City people. Like Toby's an Arsenal fan as well. Big up to you guys. Shame that the games are at the same time. I think it's because it's to prevent cheating, basically, because I can't remember the tournament. It was a World Cup or a Euros. I think it was a World Cup. And Germany were, I think it was Germany and Hungary, or Germany and Austria. And they both knew, and they played like the third game against each other, and they both knew that if they drew, they would both go through because of the result from because the other final game had been played before, and if either of them lost, they would have gone out. But if they just drew, they both would have gone through. And throughout the majority of the game, that both sides were just passing it around the back because neither wanted to lose, and there'd obviously been a conversation or an understanding of, well, how about if we don't attack, you don't attack, and we both get to go through. It's a mutual benefit thing. If anyone can find the year for when that was and the teams involved, one was definitely West Germany. I'm sure the other was either Austria or Hungary. But that's why the games are now broadcast. The final group games are broadcast at the same time to prevent those shenanigans from taking place. Just. Hello, Stephanie. They sell them a chippy near me. Oh, really? Whereabouts in the world are you based, Stephanie, if you don't mind me asking? Up north, I imagine. Manchester? Or somewhere else. Scorpio, half you swine. If Bob's given enough game time next season, he has a chance of nailing a starting spot at City on the right. Well, he definitely needs more game time because he's just ready to be in the first team picture more often. Stiffy. Oh, Borough, so northeast. Interesting. Well, Borough is closer to Scotland geographically than Manchester. Maybe that's why. I prefer Bob to Bernardo on the right. Yeah, I think Bernardo's days are done on the right for City. I think we saw last season. And you guys will know this if you watch my Man City Tactics video. Wait, Middlesbrough's Yorkshire? Is it? Are you sure? I don't think that's true. I know it's northeast Middlesbrough, isn't it? Newcastle and Sunderland. Isn't it like, doesn't it end in a side? I'm not convinced. I'm willing to be proven that it is. What county is Middlesbrough in? Oh my god, it is in North Yorkshire. Crazy. I did not know that. Now I know, guys. Thank you for educating me. I had no idea. God, Yorkshire's massive. How big is Yorkshire then? Good lord. It's bloody huge. In my head, Yorkshire's like Leeds. Brett, can you imagine? Oh, interesting, I didn't know that. Coble is one of the best shot stoppers in world football, while also being an excellent passer. Named the Champions League Team of the Season, and yes, Sommer starts over him. Look, it's all about pecking orders, isn't it? And all that shite. It's been a pretty tepid affair so far. Is anything going on in the Scotland game? No, it's still 0-0 there as well. A yellow card is out. Naughty, naughty. Good hair, though. For Dan Undoy. Dan is not a Swiss name, I've decided. Never been to Denmark. I would love to go to Scandinavia at some point, William. It's just quite expensive there, isn't it? Watched the video. I thought, did you enjoy it, Thunder? I thought you were going to list Kunde as your right back. Well, I did mention Kunde, Thunder, because he would have fit the billing, would have fit the profile. But I tried to be realistic because even though Barcelona have a bad financial situation, they aren't going to sell Kunde. So I was like, realistically, you're never going to get him. Does Nobbins work for MI6? Why does he want all our locations? I'm just interested. I just like to know where people are in the world. That's all. That's all I want. RC, it's going great. How are you doing, my mum? Less so news since Bernardo isn't leaving. His release clause only valid till 30th of June. Use the news money to buy Rafinha. Again, I like Nunes, but if a club does come in and gives us the money back or similar to it, you've got to accept it, I think. Musial, that's so good. Look at him. His dribbling is like really staggered, but it sort of works. It's so lovely to watch. Havertz. Interverts. Give it to Kimmich on the overlap. No, finds Kroos instead. Is he going to line one up? No, he's not. Plays it to Mittelstadt. That's a terrible cross. That's a Chilwell cross right there. If Bernardo doesn't play on the right, who would you want to play? Totally depends on what system we're using to be honest, Ultimate. For example, if we're using the false winger system with Gvardiol pushing up to the left, I want to see Doku used there. Whereas, you know, or Savio. Whereas, if we're doing like a John Stones thing, and we're playing two actual wingers, then maybe you'd have Doku on the left and Savio right, or vice versa. And the good thing about the wingers that we are going to have is that they're both-sided. That's why I wanted Nico, by the way. But yeah, Oscar Bob would also be a great shout. I wouldn't start him. Like, you know, it wouldn't be the main starter, but he'd definitely be one of the options for sure. Who's going to win? Because USA and Uruguay play tonight, don't they? Are they both winning? I think they're playing shit teams. Apparently, Borough is Yorkshire. No, North Yorkshire, apparently, Toby. I've looked it up. That is the county it's in. I also thought it was that. Is Teesside not a county? Teesside. What is Teesside? Teesside University? No. Teesside is a built-up area split between County Durham and North Yorkshire. So it's not actually a county in its own right. Switzerland have scored. Switzerland have scored? Out of nowhere? I was going to say, oh, Switzerland are in the Germany box. Oh my god, Switzerland are top of the group. This is terrible from an England perspective. Oh no, 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 no. Right, guys. No, 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 no. This is very bad. Germany, can you please win the game? I need you to win, guys. I'm still hopeful we're going to top the group. I don't want to be in the same half as Germany. Oh my god, what is going on here? Madness. Anything wrong with the goal? Where is Kimmich? There he is. Oh, that is... Oh, he might be offside. Oh, it's tight, him and Tar. Lovely finish, by the way. I think Rudiger gets a bit confused. And Tar can't quite get across. It's a lovely finish. It might just be offside. It's very tight, Brett. Absolutely, it's very tight. If you're on the YouTube, by the way, please leave a like on the video. It does really help, and it is free. If you want to go the extra mile, and you are able to, and I say if you would like to, you can become a member by clicking the link in the pinned comment for £3 a month. But I was looking at the chat, Dave. Yeah, I was looking at something. It's also my job to talk to you guys. It's been giving us a goal, by the way, chaps. It's been giving us a goal. Crazy. This is really bad. Again, because I'm hopeful that England win the group. So right now, when let's assume that it stays as is. That means that England would play... What would it mean? It would mean that England would play Germany in the quarterfinals if both teams got through their round of 16 game. Oh my god, they had another shot. Oh my god, Neuer. Just wide. Can you calm down, Germany? I need you to win. It was nearly 2-0. It's just one basic ball in behind. Rudiger gets absolutely bodied. Shot from the edge of the box. It's a really nice attempt, actually. Neuer stretched, just going wide, though. Good lord, yeah, Rudiger's got dunked on twice. Christ. Yeah, I've got it down as... Because for some reason I thought Hungary were going to come second. Yeah, we'd face Germany in the quarterfinals. Horror if that happens. Come on, Germany, get a goal. Don't lose this bloody game. Don't bloody lose it. Oh, come on, Gundo. I need you. I need you. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. We all know what's going to happen to England, but still. But still. Wait, RC what? Don't know if I regret making that decision to message her. RC what? Message her? Are you, like, getting in there with someone, RC? I need more information than that, mate. Come on. We'll all help you with your love life, won't we, chat? Chat, are we with RC? Are we going to help him out? God's sake. God's sake, man. We don't want this. The German defense issue, yeah, Grudiger, normally so solid and secure, is it's having a bit of a mare at the moment. He and Tar need to sort themselves out, honestly. Toby, that's not very nice. I saw the X yesterday and messaged her today. Oh, RC, I didn't realize it was an X. No. I mean, if you're messaging your ex, that means that there's something still there, isn't there? So, actually, to be fair, if you're both still single, go for it. Why not? Yeah, get Leroy on. Andrick, what are you up to, mate? It's a corner. The attempt's deflected by Dan. Jim's high defense space and the centre back's been quick enough to cover for the fullback's second to get a little sluggish. It's too open. Yes, that's actually more onside than I thought, to be fair. Interesting. It looked really tight there, but never mind. Yeah, they are. When you're playing those cups are being thrown now. Sorry, not cups, like wrappers or whatever. When you're playing those offensive fullbacks, you're going to be in trouble. Corner. Defensively, anyway. That's why you've got to try to overwhelm the opponent and pin them back. Pin them back. Yeah, the angles are deceiving. You're not wrong. We need like another camera. That's a foul. Bad foul. Yeah, go on, ref. Sort it out. Jimmy on the beach. They can't afford to be on the beach, Staffy. They're going to be second in the group, which, you know, technically, in theory, means they're going to have a harder time. Elder. What would the... I believe you find it was Gandhi who said that. Rudiger plays like Prime Maldini against City every time, but against everyone else he turns to Mancala. It's very annoying. He is always good against us. Yeah, whether it's for Chelsea or Real Madrid, you're absolutely right. Always plays good, the bastard. Cruz drop in. Oh, it's a really good interception. Gundogan can't get to it. The Swiss defence has been sturdy and strong so far. That's a foul by Wirtz, yeah. Naughty, naughty. I'd be up for that Iptris, definitely. My preferred option is Inzaghi, but if we can somehow get Nagelsmann, that'd be brilliant, of course. Mangala was good for one game, Toby. One game, one of the best debuts I've ever seen against Mourinho's Chelsea, with Diego Costa in it. Locked him up, scored no goal next game, and that was the end of him as a footballer. Siblings, big up to you, Tab. Hello, Rose, and with a kanji today. That's fairs, Rose, and I want a kanji to do well, but at the same time, from an England perspective, I can't have Germany finishing second. It can't happen. Because as it stands, France are also going to finish second, which would mean they go into the right side of the draw. If Germany top the group, they'd go into the right side of the draw. Spain would go into the right side of the draw. Portugal would go into the right side of the draw. All the terrifying teams are on the right, and on the left, you've got England, Italy, and like Belgium, I think. And the Netherlands. Obviously, one side's a lot stronger than the other. So, no, I want them to finish first, so they're on the other side. We don't want to be on the same side as Germany. Unless you're a mentalist. Jack, yeah. I'm just trying to, you know, plan it. You get me, you get me, you get me. They're actually doing it, yeah. The swines. Germany's defense and midfield has been leaving no space for Germany's advanced midfielders to drop. And also, just on an individual level, Switzerland's defense has done a good job. Shout out to Kanji. What happened to Mangala? Own goal, and then that was it. Clearly a confidence player, and then, yeah, again, that was the end of it. So unfortunate. Oh, even then, if Tar didn't get that interception off, Switzerland would have had a 1v1. They are so light, Germany. Here comes Kimmich. Look at Gundo. Look at him. Okay, he's clipped it to Mitchell. Mittelstadt. He's forced to go back. Again, Switzerland's defence doing such a good job here. Back to the keeper. If we finish first, it's an easier draw. Exactly, RC, exactly. We'd be on the side with the Netherlands. As it stands, the Netherlands, Italy, and probably Belgium ultimately. Should you guys finish second? No, never tactically do that. Always go for it, I reckon. There's no width for, says Ipsos. Well, yeah, well, that is the, that was a lot of people's queries about this Germany side was, if you play Musiala and Gundogan and Wirtz, where is the width going to come from? And that's where the fullbacks come in. It has to come from them. Tar suspended. Oh, is he going to... Oh, that's a terrible tackle. Is he going to miss the round of 16 then? Boom. Bosh. Hello? There we go. Why am I crying? I hate this filter so much. I look even uglier than usual. Apologies for not shaving, by the way, guys. I've just forgot to do it, to be honest. Spain and Germany both are very defensively weak against counterattacks from the wings, so the fullbacks are very high. What I do like about this tournament is that I don't think there is an out-and-out, you know, this team is clearly better than everyone else. Lots of people would say, you know, France, because, you know, obviously fair enough. But not necessarily, you know, they aren't all-encompassing. It's not even a bit, it's just like facial hair, which hasn't shaved properly. Which I haven't shaved at all. Yeah, there is no, like, I don't think there's no overriding favourites, to be honest. There'll obviously be the bigger names, but definitely a Netherlands could win it, a Portugal could win it. I don't think many people would have said Spain were the favourites, but they could definitely win it. Never rule out Italy. I'll always prop up Belgium. No, William, let us stay in Germany. France have been playing horribly. Defense has been strong, but attack's been horrendous. Need to work on their finishing. And yeah, I mean, they were clearly just hopelessly missing Mbappe in that game against the Dutch, weren't they? Yeah, there's for me, there's no one who's been flawless. Even Germany right now. Germany were probably the best looking side. You'd maybe question the opponents. They're currently losing. Here's Wirtz. Again, lovely rotations with him and Musiala. Dinks it into Havertz, but I think it's Xhaka who got it away. No, who's he? Number 8. Freuler. Oh, Bologna. And I feel like Bologna's got a lot of representation in this tournament. Oi, Staffy, what the hell? Yeah, absolutely, Smian, absolutely. Croatia have upset me also. They need some fresh blood. Some fresh blood in that squad, clearly. Guys, I had a delicious dessert smoothie today. It was very nice. Would recommend making a smoothie with a frozen banana. I've never done it before. It was very nice. And had peanut butter in it and protein powder, so it was healthy as well. It was very nice. Would recommend. I'm gonna have one every day. I think I've decided. Would recommend. The frozen banana makes it into more like a sort of slushy / smoothie tab. Yeah, it's very nice, very fun. An Oreo milkshake. No, it was a banana, protein powder, peanut butter, ice and water. Kroos dinks it. Rudiger back post. He heads it horrendously into the ground. What a horrible header that was. From Rudiger. Musiala, nice footwork there. Kroos would have been onside. Dinked it to the back post. He's got all the time in the world. He just, yeah, absolutely hopelessly gets that wrong. Horrible. Yes, it was a chocolate flavor thunder. Chocolate flavored. Very nice. Would recommend it. Would recommend it. It was gorgeous. I also did some cheeky meal prep. Oh, and Switzerland are giving this away to Musiala, tearing up down the middle. He's got Wirtz on the left. Can he find him? He goes for goal instead. No, he finds Havertz. He absolutely shanks it. Oh, poor decision there, I think, from Musiala. I think he had to try to find Wirtz on the left. And Mbola just didn't really check his surroundings. Yeah, Havertz just shanks it on the half volley. Tricky one, to be fair. Mbola, you fraud, yeah, Elder. Elder, you're Swiss. How are you enjoying your team's performance so far? A City miss by Hungary. Big up Hungary. They're clearly not hungry for goals. Absolutely bendiv. Yeah, Kanji's been popping off. I hate my team, but you're winning, Elder. You're winning. Oh, I'm craving tacos, a Scorpio. Are you going to make some? No worries, Altab. Oh my god, I love puns. They're so shit. Right, Mittelstadt. He's got Wirtz. Finds the back post instead. Oh, I thought it was Musiala. Havertz, sorry, and just absolutely punted up by Andrick. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Not with that cut, anyway. I hate every team wilder. Portugal looked good in the second game. They did, to be fair. But Cancelo was a massive defensive liability. And Mendes also, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. He did the burst of pace for the goal was brilliant. Of course it was. He's clearly very good going forwards, as is Cancelo, in fairness. But sort of similar issues with Germany. They're too exposed. A lot of direct defensive work being asked for Diaz and Pepe, which they can do. They are active defenders rather than passive. MCFC, thank you so much. An incredibly generous super chat. And with that, mate, you now go to the top of the super chatting leaderboard. So you will now be... you will now go on the intro page because I put the top super chatter there. Thank you so much, MCFC. It means the world. Incredibly generous, as always. Thank you so much. You've made me bald. Can you get MCFC? Can you get a profile picture, like a proper one? Because what I'm now going to do is download your profile picture, but it's only the letter M. Can you make it a bit more funky? Because your face or whatever you want your profile picture to be will be on the intro screen, and I want to also make a widget which will sort of like occasionally flash saying, you know, latest super chatter, most super chats, latest subscriber, whatever. But yes, did you see the later report on Bruno from Dean Jones? One of the best sources, but it seems it gave me hope. I have not seen that. No, MCFC. Can you tell me more? What does the report say? R.E. Bruno. If it's positive, I'm willing to believe it. Musiala in the Swiss box. Xhaka's jockeying. Ball to the back post, and it's out for a goal kick. What a waste. It's not about that. It's about rewarding the people who support the channel, MCFC. So as it stands, you are June's top super chatter. So we will be there, and you will be there. It doesn't have to be your face if you don't want it. Maybe like a picture of a City player or something. I don't know, whatever you want. But yeah, keep an eye out on the intros going forwards for the rest of this month, MCFC. Cancelo, on the other hand, is playing with 10 men. Again, it's the classic trope with Cancelo. Going forwards, very good. Defensively, not ideal. Hi, Nitim. LNobbins, how is Musiala playing this game? I joined late. He's been... I think it's been okay. It's probably... He's done some nice actions. He did, sadly, for him, give away a foul before Germany put the ball in the back of the net. So, because of his foul, VAR overruled it. Overall, his play's been fine. The final pass or decision hasn't quite been there yet, but getting into some dangerous areas. Overall, I think he's played well. I've not seen the fourth kit, no. I'm liking this Swiss press. They're set up very good defensively. I thought that Hungary were going to beat them, to be honest. I thought Hungary was supposed to be quite good, but tactically, they were just clearly a level above. Fair play. Fair play to them. Look like that's my Fraudiola filter. What on earth is that? Interesting. Is the crossing has been horrible? Absolutely. It's not been ideal. And when you've got the width only coming from the fullbacks, you need that crossing to be pinpoint and locked in. What did I major in? At undergrad, I did politics. I did it had a fancier name than that, but it was just politics. There we go, halftime. Switzerland winning 1-0. Who'd have thought? And Shaqiri's not even entered the pitch yet. Wait for that, guys. Wait for that. He'll pop off. John, if we top the group and Germany finish second and both teams win their round of 16 games, we'll face Germany in the quarters. So it is terrible. It would be terrible. English or Spanish? ¿Cómo estás? Quisiera. Germany. I don't know what win is. I was going to say to win. I don't know what the verb to win is in Spanish. I also don't know what Germany is in Spanish, so that doesn't really work on any level. Study. Shut up, Elder. How come you're not a politician? Oh, I wonder why. Bro's not seen the meme. I've not, Smyan, sorry. I've not. I don't know what that meme is, sorry. Hello, Watchalong, how are we? Football Daily recommended Angelo Stiller of Stuttgart, young midfielder that can play 6 or 8, has good passes, progressive passing, dribbling. Looks like Vizzy the Burnley guy. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I've watched a single minute of Stuttgart specifically, so I'm not going to comment on it. Angelo Stiller. Should I have a very quick look at his FB ref profile? Because that'll tell me everything I need to know about him. It won't, but it'll give me an idea of what he is as a player, I suppose. He's got an interesting face. He's left-footed, which is always good. He's 23, young, nice. Not a goal threat, clearly. Not a ball carrier. That's a concern. Fine with passes. That's enough. Good with passes, in fairness. Looks alright. Thank you, William. It looks alright. I don't know why my Fraudiola filter didn't activate. Let me go bald for a second. Hello? Hello? Bruh. Why am I going bald? Can you not see? Oh, it did the thing. Because it gets confused with my Pep Guardiola poster. Oi. There we go. Stop getting confused by Pep. Yeah, I don't know anything about this chap, but he looks fine. I'd just be a little bit concerned about the carrying work. But there we go. Have you seen him, mate? Have you seen him play? Do you think we should have been in for Elise? Personally, I think so, says Paolo. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I want my winger to be functional on both sides. And to me, Elise is like a pure right-sided player. It's just me who agrees Joe Hart is shit. No, they are crap. He's got great posture, though, so it makes up for it. Isn't a box crasher, so he's not really a box-to-box mid that we need. Says Smyan. Smyan has spoken. Whoever chosen the shit game. Hello, as it stands, Liam Byrne. Scotland is 0-0. This game's 1-0, and this game is relevant because as it stands, Germany are finishing second, which is massive. Big up to you, William. Thank you so much for this super chat, mate. Dream, and thank you for being a member as well, William, of course. Dream England manager. Well, the dream would be Pep. Of course it would. Because it's Pep Guardiola. He's the best manager in the world. In my opinion, he's the best manager ever. But, so that's the dream. If you want me to be a bit more realistic, then I'd say Graham Potter. And people might laugh. But you shouldn't. Because he's actually very good as a manager. And he's clearly, for me, a Champions League quality manager. And he's a progressive manager. I think he'd work well with our players. And I think we play some really nice football under him. I think it would work really well. And he wouldn't be doing any of this hokum about making weird comments about certain players not being in certain positions, etc., etc., etc. He would make it work. Yes, he would do it. Yeah, William, thank you so much for the super chat. That's Danish kroner, isn't it? Thank you so much, William. Hi, LB. I'm not LB, Andy. I mean, thank you for saying I'm LB, because LB's a lovely man, but I'm not LB. I'm LN, I suppose. Can't help but think these two teams would finish bottom and second to bottom in the Premiership. Absolutely awful. What, Germany? Let's not go too cheeky. Let's not go too cheeky. Should you call it 10? Why? I know Ten Hag's got a stupid bald head. Thunder Road. Pep's got a nice bald head. It's also the beard as well, because the bald gives me a beard as well. Look, it gives me a natural. Yeah. So I'm not Ten Hag. Now put a bag on my head. Now this is all your fault, guys. Akanji's been very good, Andreas. Absolutely. Fuss can't shut up. Can we have a dual management team of Gerrard and Lampard? Just to rekindle how it didn't work back in the day. We can do it again. Absolute crazy win. Ancelotti would be jokes as England manager. That would be fun. That would be very funny. Just let them ball, to be fair. Eddie Howe fits the criteria. I'd like it. Eddie Howe would probably be my second or third choice, because I like the idea of Sean Dyche, to be honest. I do like the idea of Dyche. I think if you give him more offensive players and high quality players, I think that he'd do some really good stuff. Could we sign a 6? Push Rodri. Right, okay, so this has been this is an interesting question, but for me, Rodri is the best defensive midfielder in the world. Therefore, it makes more sense to play him in defensive midfield and just sign a Gundogan replacement. I just think that makes so much more sense. You've got to, it's an interesting idea, but I don't think that we should overcomplicate it. Sometimes it is just simple as he's the best defensive midfielder, play him in defensive midfield. As I think that get a Gundogan replacement who can then cover for him. Who'd work well under our players, asks Tayab. Graham Potter, definitely Tayab. Potter, for example, would love the player in your profile picture. He would love Wharton. He wouldn't look at Foden, Bellingham, etc. and go, oh wow, and Trent, like, oh wow, how am I going to fit these in? He'd go, well, I know exactly how I'm going to fit them in. This is how to do it. I'm not going to shoehorn in weird players into weird things. You get me? He would high key, he would cook, Toby. High key. Shea Adams is horrific. Hello, Maka. Absolutely. Mourinho would be the best choice. Oh, bloody Mourinho. Do not. No. No worries at all, Andy. It's absolutely fine. How are you doing, mate? I'm just speculating if City get their midfield targets. At least Rodri is a goal threat. But I mean, there's no reason why he can't do it in some games. You know, like he can definitely still advance and contribute offensively. That's not a problem. But yeah, it's a thing. Imagine, I don't want Mourinho. Good lord, that this lad has not been relevant from an elite football perspective in nearly a decade, guys. Nearly a decade, like crazy. Who do you think is out somewhere in the midfield, Eze or Bruno? Mo thinks Eze is better than Bruno. but they aren't even, like, remotely similar. Hello? That's like, I don't even know what that's like saying. That's like saying Xhaka's better than Zaha. I don't even know what comparison that is, to be fair. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be desperate to get Bruno. No, actually, no, I wouldn't. Oh, no, it would work. Wouldn't be desperate to get him. No, I would. No, of course I would. Yes. Then you commit to Rice as the 6, and you've got your left central midfielder replacement. Yes, Arsenal essentially need... Arsenal are in City situation. They need a... we didn't replace Gundogan, and they didn't replace Xhaka, both of which played left 8, and we play similar styles. We're basically after the same... or we should be after the same players. If we're after Bruno, they should be after Bruno. If we're after João Neves, they should be after João Neves. If we're after Onana, they should be after Onana. So they should be desperate and gagging for Bruno. They should be, you know... I don't know what their FFP situation is, because obviously they spent over 100 mil on Rice, so I don't know if they can, you know, slap on 100 for a midfield. I don't know what their situation is, because they obviously spent a lot in recent times. Maybe Toby knows more than me. I don't know. Or Thunder. Maybe Thunder Road knows more than me. But yes, if they could get Bruno, I mean, if it's a situation of Eze or Bruno, it's not even. It shouldn't be a question for a team like Arsenal, because you got to look at what do they need, and they need Bruno. I like Potter. Yeah, who doesn't like Harry Potter? Big up. Hi, big up to you, Toby. I want Pochettino at England, says Blue Moon. Interesting request. Thank you so much for following MCFC. Big up to you for becoming an Abinio. Following the channel. Hello, Arian Wen. It's been a minute. How are you doing, my lovely? Never saw the Musial links. Phenom player, but no chance buying. Let him go. Yeah, I'd be staggered if they let him go. Mourinho lost his aura, yeah. But he still acts like he's as good as Pep. And it's like, well, you were close to him. You were a lion once. You were a lion once. But now you are like a... I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh my goodness, there's a massive cheer by MCFC. Thank you so much. You've activated the Haaland printer with a 300-bit cheer. Thank you so much. Here's a message from MCFC. Profile picture done, bro. Also, this report. Oh, sorry, you can't send it because you're not a moderator. Can you put it in the Discord server? Or maybe if you like, tell me what to Google, mate. Thank you so much, MCFC. If you can make that your YouTube profile picture so I can then grab it. I can't download Twitch pictures. I can download YouTube pictures, though. You guys aren't safe from me, RE YouTube profile pictures. I found a website. I can download your arse, yeah? Don't think I won't do it and use it for nefarious means. I'll create false passports. I won't. I will. I won't. Yeah, thank you so much, mate. Love the support from you. As I say, you've activated... Any bits over 100 activates the printer with a custom message that I have to read out, unless it's, like, naughty. That might work also, RC. Dunk for England stick. I can't believe that. But yeah, thank you, William, for the super chat. Get Big Sam and Peter Crouch out of retirement. Peter Crouch for England was a good player, you know. He was a very good player. I think we will be seeing Gvardiol in the Stones role next season. We've activated the hype train. Thank you guys so much. It's all going on here. Thank you guys for your support. It means a lot. You don't understand. Do you reckon we've won the league this season? Yes. Yes, Toby. I think so. And this is why I said that I think that if City don't get a Gundogan replacement, there's no way we can do it 2 seasons in a row. I'm very convinced Arsenal win the title if that happens. Bruno's really I thought it was the 30th Blue Moon. Is that not a thing? Bruno's coming to us, Andres. I hope so, but I don't know. It's all good. Thank you so much again, MCFC. It's all kicking off here. So let me catch up here. Potter would be suitable for England. He's a yes man. But he's also tactically good, Staffy. That's the thing for me. Toby says, Arsenal's situation is financially good. We have a lot of room. I just don't know why. I remember reading about it. I can't remember why we're in a good position because we spent a lot of money. Fair enough, Toby. I thought that you were maybe on the limit. I thought that You're on the limit, but I must be wrong. Why is my Winnabinios? It's like, you know, Robinho, but with an N. Oh dear. But yeah, thank you so much, MCFC, for the big cheer. And another one from Crazy German Pizza Guy. Oh my goodness, we've got 3 things printed out at once here. MCFC says, go on Manchester Iconic Twitter page. Also put a profile pic on YouTube. Good work, MCFC. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Manchester Iconic. Manchester Iconic. There they are. Oh, they follow me. Big up to Manchester Iconic. Where am I looking? Man City preparing to test Newcastle United's resolve by launching a bid for Bruno Guimaraes before the end of the month. I don't want us to test their resolve. Just, I'm sorry, but this is one of... I'm not normally someone who is like, just pay the money. But in this case, just pay the money. I'm sorry, it solves literally everything. I don't understand why we're dicking around here. Thank you so much, MCFC, for that. Hopefully that source is legitimate. Here's the cheer from Crazy German Pizza Guy, who says, like naughty. I don't know what that means, but thank you, mate. Thank you for the support. Ealing averts next season to replace De Bruyne if he leaves in 2025. It's Haaland's having a field day with these printings. And guys, we're nearly at level 2, by the way, in terms of the hype train. Thank you so much. I think this gets filled with subscribers and gifts and bits, by the way, so thank you so much, guys, for that. MCFC. I keep all these, by the way. I keep all of these. Here are some from the past few days. I keep all of them in a little box. In a little Yu-Gi-Oh box, actually. I do genuinely care. We're willing to get their team wearing Rodri's shirts. Oh, second half's kicked off, by the way, chaps. There is a game of football going on. Eze and Bruno turn for players. Absolute thunder. Do you concur that Bruno Guimaraes would be perfect for you? What would you if the mighty Arsenal got Nico and Bruno? I'd be so... And if you got Simicon as well, for just to vibe it out, I'd be so upset. I think if that happens, Toby, you win the league, like, quite comfortably. My thoughts are, say that he's a convicted hacker and extortionist. The Bruno alternative. Thank you, guys. Level 1 complete. What is going on here with these cheers, MCFC? Just make sure that you're looking after yourself, mate, because you're sending me a lot of money right now, to be honest, mate. I love it, but just make sure you're looking after yourself. Fortune for Toby. One who admires you greatly is hidden before your eyes. Could it be someone in the chat? Question mark. I don't know. Yeah, Bruno alternative. Give me João Neves. I'm sold on him. I'm sold on him. Give me João Neves. That's not how you spell Robinho. It's Robinho, but with an N. Thank you so much, Ultimate. I will do a Minecraft stream during the Euro break. Yes, indeed, I will. We will be doing some Minecraft, probably on Friday, mate. City will never pay 100 mil up front. Probably not, but again, it's one of the rare instances. Again, I'm not someone who would normally go, just pay the money, but I'm sorry, he's so perfect, and we need him, to be honest. Big up to you, MCFC, absolutely. Do you prefer... Thank you so much. I think that... Oh, Switzerland nearly in behind there. Oh, Germany just about. I think that I get to keep more of the money from YouTube Super Chats. If someone could... in fact, can someone research that fact for me? Can someone research? I think I get 70% of it, all YouTube Super Chats. I don't know what the split is for bits. I think it might be 50-50. I don't know. If someone could research that point and let me know, that'd be great. Yeah, it says, I didn't know you were on Twitch. Big up. Do you prefer bits? Thank you so much again. Just ridiculous generosity is happening here, guys. Nico Williams is a baller. We have kicked off, by the way, chaps. Come on, Germany. Get a fucking goal. Do not finish second in this group, man. Hello, Mad Hatter. How you doing, mate? Give me João Neves, though, Mad Hatter. You get me. Give me João. It did print. Yeah, sorry, Ultimate. I was catching up. Big up to you, Ultimate. United link with João Neves. They don't need... You've got bloody Kobe Mainu. You don't need João Neves. Stop trying to do that, you naughty boy. Switzerland again on the edge of Germany's box, and Bolo, oh, trying to fashion a chance. Andrić came back, had to pop in the challenge. Good defending in the end, dearie me. William again, thank you so much, guys, for the cheers. And William didn't even put in the message, he just cheered. Thank you, William. That's a rumour. According to the In the Nose, they say we are doing something. We better bloody do it. If we don't, again, guys, I don't want to be a scaremongerer, but all I will say is that I've predicted City to win the league every single season since, I don't know, 2018 maybe? Because I didn't really know what was going to happen with Pep in the Centurion season, so I didn't really predict it before then. That should tell you that I'm quite an optimistic chap. Yeah. If we don't do any business, or we don't do the correct business, I won't predict us to win the league. And that'll be the first time I've not done that in like 8 years. So that's the levels we're working with here. Again, I like to think I'm quite optimistic in that respect. I get 50%, so 50% bits. Right, so I therefore prefer Super Chats. Because I get more of your money. That sounds really bad, but basically, Twitch get more of your money than YouTube do. You get me? Because if you do bits, you're giving Twitch more money compared to Super Chats where you're giving YouTube less money. You get me, you get me, you get me. I don't know, though. I simply don't know. It's a hot aff in Philly. Philly! 19 degrees! No, I wouldn't fare well in that weather at all. Hopefully you have aircon, mate. I am indeed from Manchester. MCFC. Here's a printed message. Germany in. Musiala takes a shot. It's Gundogan falls to and he absolutely messes up the half volley on the weak foot. Come on, Gundo. You're better than that, mate. Germany are rattled, yeah. They're lucky to not be 2-0 down, honestly. It's a madness. It's a very good point, Ultimate. You don't get hype trains. What are your thoughts on the hype train bar, by the way? Thank you, guys. The hype train's about to run out. Thank you so much for getting us to level 2. Really appreciate it, guys. Massive. Gundo is a massively stinky shot in it. I would take Bruno, but I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys so much for that. I don't know if he'll be perfect. He's more physical and versatile than Eze, and more of a box-box attacking mid. Still would work. It would work brilliantly. Like, imagine him and Declan Rice. You shall not pass. Oh gosh, that's a harsh challenge by Rudiger. Referee tells him to get up. Cheer by William. England versus Germany is going to be fire. No, stop it. I don't want to bloody face them. Not yet anyway. I need Germany to get into the other half of the draw, man. Rudiger, yeah, actually, Rudiger popped into him, Jack. Verts is so lovely. Kimmich on the overlap. There's the width. Header across, but it's Kanji who clears it. A rock at the back today, guys. If you could just make one mistake, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Eligible parts will receive 80% of one US cent that is used within bits enabled extensions. But it's not an extension, it's just a cheer generally, RC. So what is it when it's just a general cheer? Yeah, this was something that this is like a phrase that I learnt when I was first applying for legal jobs. I went to like an interview with this company, this firm, and was it? Oh, it was just like a day to know the firm. I think actually, I don't think it was actually an interview. And he made the point of, in our business, if you don't progress, if you stand still, you're actually moving back. And this is absolutely spot on in football as well. In football, if you stand still, everyone's going to catch up. You are, in the grand scheme of things, moving backwards. Thank you again, MCFC. Do you think Nagelsmann could be a good Pep successor? I'm reading this off here, by the way. How sick is this printer, by the way, guys? Absolutely sick. I need to get it set up so we can do YouTube memberships as well. Do you think Nagelsmann could be a good Pep successor? Yes, I do. It'd be brilliant. Also, would Tuchel be a wild card option? I don't think I'd like Tuchel. I'm not going to lie, someone like Mitchell wouldn't excite me at all. That's the Girona manager, isn't it? Don't know enough about Girona. Of those options, Nagelsmann would be the one. I'd love Inzaghi. I'd love Nagelsmann. I'd love Company to smash it at Bayern, and then he can be a future City manager. If we can somehow get Xabi Alonso, that would be really fun. Again, doubt it's going to happen. He seems nailed on to go to Madrid. I do trust City to get the appointments right, though. I do trust them to get it right. Nagelsmann with Germany till 2026. Throw money at him, yeah? Throw it. Isn't Pep the highest paid manager in the world or something? Or one of? Do that. I wouldn't mind the Girona manager, though. Again, if they decide he's the one, then he is the one. You get me? Paula hates Rudiger. He is a bit of a knobhead, isn't he? The annoying thing is he is good at football. That's the issue there. John, do not do that to me, man. England finishing third. Upandav has just been gifted a membership by Ultimate. Upandav, if you're in the chat, make sure to say thank you to Ultimate. As Germany shoot it wide, Akanji's complained to the ref. I think that Pep will renew for at least one more year. He's got to make it a clean 10 years, hasn't he? Poor shot in the end by Cruz. For a player of his quality, it's normally a decent area to shoot from. How are you doing, Kai? You're going to have the Girona manager. Again, if he's the one, he is the one, you get me. Tuchel left Chelsea under a cloud and the real reasons have never been revealed, despite the hints. Wasn't it something like because Bowley, etc., never really wanted him anyway? Like, they didn't really see him as their guy. So they wanted their own guy. Because they were adamant in terms of getting rid of everyone. In terms of, like, the background staff and all that shite. If the hacker released the EOs, your next match, brilliant, Jakai. We discussed those earlier. I think it would be very unlikely that they are relevant, or indeed actually takes place, given the context of that whole case. Yes, indeed. By this extortionist and hacker. Paolo says, Arsenal's big problem is creativity. I don't know if Guimaraes fixes that. Eze does. I mean, Bruno's a very good creator in the... Well, I would say Bruno is a very good creator. But I guess what I'd also say is if you have Bruno, it probably helps the... Oh my god, Rudiger's getting dunked on here. Gives it up again on their left. Sorry, their right. Here comes Switzerland. Can you guys piss off, please? I don't want you to win. It could help unlock your left side again, because Martinelli's really been hindered by the lack of Xhaka. So I think that it would also help directly and indirectly. It could help. Why is Crime More out of stock? I don't know. Shouldn't be. Because it hasn't been used in a while. Mbolo's been absolutely popping off this game. Absolutely popping off. A Bruno crits over long space essay in small spaces. You're not wrong, Paolo. You're not wrong. I just really like Bruno, guys. And he says, I think something more interesting happened as TalkSpot's presenter was going to reveal it, and then it all went quiet. I have no idea what that is in reference to be fair, Andy. Scotland winning? No, it's still 0-0, mate. 59th minute there. So as things stand, Scotland are definitely not going to qualify as one of the best placed third place teams. If either side win, then there's a chance. If Scotland win, they probably will. If Hungary win, they might. Oh, it's Havertz. Tearing it up. Oh, it's a really good tackle by Akanji. Oh my god, he's having a good game. Then gives it away though. What a shame. Love that from you, Aaron Wem. It's a corner. Hello. Will be on the terrace soon. Any thoughts on Terry's tribe today about City are guilty? But yeah, I don't know what that's in reference to, Mad Hatter. Oh, I'm sad now. Brilliant. I think there might be some shows next week. I just don't know what's going to be discussed. That's all. I'll have a think about it. I was going to go on last week, but then something happened and I wasn't able to. So yeah. Wait, Scotland qualify? Yeah, but halves. That's because the isn't that because the other sides haven't played yet? All the other sides could get 1 or 3 points. Oh, we finished that, RC. We smashed it. We won the Swiss League with Grasshoppers Zurich. Oh, I see. Yeah, we've discussed that, Mad Hatter. In the first instance, I doubt this is true. Otherwise, why have you sat on it this long? In the second instance, like the trial is like it's like finalizing in respect to like disclosure or whatever. So I don't think it would be relevant in any event. And third, wouldn't again, I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but wouldn't it negatively impact his current suspended sentence? Because again, he was proven to be an extortionist. So I just don't. I think it's a bit of a non-story, to be honest. Bloody McTominay. Germany, can you sort yourselves out, guys? This is like when bloody Spain lost to Switzerland in 2010. Come on now. Get your arse in gear. Come on. Pissing me off. Front six. What is this woke nonsense? That's a good meme, to be fair. There's 30 minutes for Germany to do something here. Come on now. Come on, the Germans. Oh, Wirtz, that's a sloppy ball. And then Bolo bumps into Kroos, and there's a potential counter-attack here. Dear me. No, yes, sorry, yes, Smian. A draw would be enough, yes. I don't care about them winning, I just don't want them to lose. Oh, fairs halves. That would be... I feel like if you can qualify with 2 points, then clearly the rules need to be changed, because that's mental. Like that's insane. You shouldn't be able to qualify with 2 points. That's stupid. Stupid. Yeah? Only 2 teams don't qualify. That's insane. That is mental. Swiss press is mad, says Rando. They've been doing bare bits. Schlotterbeck is on. Defensive changes for Germany. Was a Kimmich fan to help Godry listen to the arguments? I can see why Bruno is a better bet, says Dave. Yeah, again, he's a lovely player, but again, for me, it's about finding players who cover weaknesses. I don't think Kimmich does that necessarily. I do think a Neves or a Bruno G does do that. Say we want about the World Cup, but it's got the simplest and best format. Yeah, sometimes we just need sometimes simplicity is key. Where's Leroy? He's on the bench currently. There's no Tar right now. He's been taken off on a yellow card. He's going to miss next game anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Will Stones do the libero situation next season? I hope so. It's just a case of his fitness. I'd like to see Gavardo do that. Kimmich in behind. It's a corner. Good defending again by Switzerland. We better sign someone, Randall, or I'll pop off. Come on, Kroos. Good ball in. Onto Rudiger's head. Nut it like that. Yeah, Kai. Brexit means Brexit. You get me. I actually did nearly find Rudiger's face. Wasn't quite enough height in it. Wirtz, Andrick. Back to Kroos, maybe. Yeah. Whip it in. Whip it. Whip it. Okay, no. You're getting it back to Andrick. Got it. Nice. I go on the football terrace a lot. Oh, no, fullback did a pop shot, but no. What a shame. Oh, that was Raum. Tried to pop off there, but no. I do regularly go on the terrace. I said I was supposed to go on last week, but due to personal situation, I had to not go. If I have time, I'll go on next week. I've you know, it is there. Oh God, so the printer's been in overdrive today. I wonder when I'll have to get new paper. I wonder how I figure out when I run out of paper. You see, I'm fancying Slew playing out of position. Yeah, he's technically going to have the header over. Oh, it's a corner. Technically, that's correct because there is technically a difference between left centre back and right centre back. But I think it's a bit too much of a stretch to label an out and out of position. It's not like, so when we say out of position, people, it's not ink though, RC. It's a thermal printer. When people say out of position, it's more like, you know, a full-back plays at centre-back, or a 6 plays as an 8, or a winger plays centrally. That sort of thing, rather than just a different version of centre-back. There are differences, and it does matter to an extent, but yeah, it's not what's it. Since Savio counts as signing, I suppose so, yeah, RC. I just don't know how much Savio's going to. I don't know how much action he's going to get. I'd be very surprised if Savio came in and immediately was consistent nailed on starter. I'd be very surprised at that. To be honest, I'd be very surprised. I think that he's going to get less minutes this season than what Doku got. Yeah, I think Savio in the upcoming season will get less minutes than what Doku got last season. Does that make sense? I like beer coming on. Why is that, Jack? Tell me more. Why is that? Thunder Road. Would you like that, mate? The difference between Germany and England is that while both teams seem to have picked players based on club form, Southgate couldn't fit them together when Argusman could. And it's so frustrating because he definitely could fit them all together. He definitely could fit them all together. The easiest solution would have just been to bring another left back. But no, we can't do that. Pissing me off. Yeah, well, to be fair, honestly, that was mainly due to injury. I think like 3 separate injuries, in fairness. He only started 10 or 12 games. I think Grealish started 12, Stones 10. Yeah, bring on Fulkrug. We want a big twat-it striker. Xhaka with the booking. This is crazy, guys. We are actually... Is there a... It's annoying because the groups were... the groups were shaping up so nicely. France not finishing top either. Now, it's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. If we finish second, who do we play? Let's have a look. I'm exploring all avenues, guys. I would have us playing the winner of this group in the round of 16, which is, as it stands, Switzerland. Havertz header, well over. But then we'd play Spain in the quarters, and then we'd play France in the semis. So no, it's still worth. It still makes sense to try to top the group as things stand. Absolutely. Hidoku was brilliant, yeah, and Kevin. Big up, man. Big up to Belgium. I hope they do well this tournament. The idea that De Bruyne is not good for Belgium is really piss poor. How is it Switzerland? Well, I'm doing this based on my predictions, DR. So, Switzerland are currently top, and I had it. So that means they're going to be swapping in for Germany and second in our group, which I had as Serbia. So I had Germany and Serbia to play each other in the round of 16 because I had top from this group playing second in our group. So therefore, that would mean that if the situations take place like that, it would be Switzerland versus second in our group, I'm sure. Or did I say Denmark would finish second? I can't remember. In which case it would be Portugal in the round of 16. Oh, I don't know. Just finish first and be done with it. Pissing me off. There's our Mad Hatter. Trust me on Savier's delivering to the box is sublime. Very fast, fantastic. I agree. He's very good. I just don't know whether he's going to be thrown in immediately. It's still 0-0 Scotland-Hungary. Madness. Finland had any real wingers aside from Saka, they could hurt Spain. If only we brought, you know, like a Grealish or Rashford or whatever. We do have Gordon, in fairness. Has he even played a minute yet? I was amazed he brought on Eze. Amazed. Gordon's right there. Yeah, big up Tintin. If we're first, then we would play Austria, I think. I think we play... No, yeah, we play a third place team, so I actually don't know. It'll be one of those. Real winger. Are you okay, DR? What do you think one of Grealish's main jobs is? It's holding the width. Hello? Are you okay? You okay? A serious incident in the Scotland match? What, like an injury or like someone in the crowd? What's going on? What is occurring? Gundogan, can you please score? Come on, Germany. Get it up here. Wirtz. Nice footwork. Clipped. There's got to be a goal! That's so shit! Fucking hell, Kimmich, you wankstain! Oh my god. What a horrendous bit of attacking play by Kimmich. Lovely by Wirtz to find his man. Oh god. That is terrible. He's so slow. He's so slow to react and then get it out of his feet. And it's a really good block by Akanji, in fairness. But, come on, man. You've got to be so much quicker there. It's lovely by Akanji, but come on, mate. I need a goal. I need a goal. And Grealish has never been the guy to take on his man. Even Aston Villa, he never took on his man like that. That wasn't his bag. Bad. What's happening in the Scotland game then, guys? What's going on? A potential Hungary penalty. Should I change channels briefly? Just to see what is going on. I'm going to go from BBC 2 to BBC 1. What's going on? Oh, wow. Like, there's a crowd of people. Oh, someone must be down injured. Goodness me. That looks very sad. Let's go back to the Germany game. That looks too real. Guns knocked him out. Jesus Christ. Hope he's all right. Bloody hell. That's horrendous. He knocked him out and gave away a penalty. Jesus. Bloody Kimmich. Oh dear. If there was, it's gone from my screen. Aria German pen. Neuer, for a player like you, is a horrible pass. God, Rudiger's having such a stinky game. Against Switzerland, very good pressing, but... It's lovely pressing, but come on, man. That's weak. That is weak. Why have they stuck 2 games on the same time for last match week when there's groups that aren't at all done and both matches matter? I'll tell you why, DR. You missed it earlier. It's because in the 20th century, in a World Cup / Euros game, I believe it was Germany versus one of Austria or Hungary, a game was played in their group beforehand, which meant that if one of Germany or the other side lost, then they would not qualify. Whereas if they drew, they would both qualify. So, and they knew this information because the other game was played previously. So they basically just both passed it around the back because they didn't want to risk getting knocked out. And they knew, and it was basically suggests there was a gentleman's agreement / conversation beforehand that actually, guys, If we just pass it around the back and don't actually attack and have a stagnant, stale game, we both qualify. So it's a lovely time. Let's just do that. So that's the official reasoning. It's to prevent cheating, basically. Because that is cheating, isn't it? It's manipulating the results and not actually trying to win the game. Switzerland again. Getting at Germany. Andrew can't win it, and it's a foul in the end. It was Austria. Thank you, Jack. So it was Germany versus Austria. I don't know the exact year, but I think it was a World Cup. But that is why it doesn't happen anymore. Shot from distance, Neuer easily claims. Soboslai's in tears and the players on the stretcher. Oh my Christ, it must be horrible. Jesus. I hope they're okay. That is awful, man. The 82 World Cup, but that was in Spain. Spain in 1982. And that's the reason why. And now we know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Da -da 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 -da. Why is Scott McTominay playing at the left wing? What's going on? What's this guy doing? What and why? Penalty wasn't given. Crazy. Crazy. McSauce can play anyway, Fairs guy. Yeah, because I mean, I can play anywhere, but can I play there well? That's the qualifying factor, isn't it? I can, you know, do whatever. Can I do it well and to a good standard and be competent at it? Separate points. Separate points. Right. Switzerland attacking down the left. Germany still not able to get into this game. Really pissing me off. I don't know why you're doing this to me, guys. If you're on the YouTube, please leave a like on the video. It does help. And it's free. Surprised Gunnar's ankle didn't break from the Scotland chat. That was awful, wasn't it? It was actually horrendous in the end. Absolutely horrendous. Right. Who's that coming off? Verts off. Leroy on. Musiala off as well. Wow, okay. A big change up for Germany. Forkrug is on, guys. We've got a no-nonsense twat at number 9 now. Yeah, big him up. Can he do it again? That's the question. That is the question. And I just don't know. I do not have the answers, guys. If I did, I would provide them to you. Ball in from Switzerland, cleared by Germany. Punted in by Switzerland, and that'll be a goal kick. Cruz is on the floor. Go on, Tony. Sort yourself out. Thank you. Hungary are really pressing out. They must be favourites to win it. Well, they know that a draw isn't enough. They need to win. A draw, halves has told us, might be enough for Scotland, but it's certainly nowhere near enough for Hungary. They're going to have to go for it. That they are. And I'll tell you who else are going to have to go for it. Bloody Germany. Come on now. What's going on? Pissing me off, man. Pissing me off. Come on. 15 minutes left. Anything can happen. Havertz is still on the pitch. I'm quite surprised that he's not really been that good today, to be honest with you. And Germany give away a stupid free kick. Brilliant. Brilliant work. Hello, Mansour. Big up to you, mate. What are City Scouts cooking? Well, as it stands, we're cooking up a bag of nothing. Hopefully, we cook up a feast and a 3-course dinner with a lovely fucking amuse-bouche in between. As it stands, though, the restaurant is empty. There are no chefs. Or maybe the chefs are there, but the cooker isn't turned on, and we can't figure out how to plug it in. The guy collided with Gunn's elbow and was unconscious. Okay. Hopefully it's just like a concussion. He just knocked out, and hopefully he's actually fine long term. The next England Watchalong should have a Southgate sin counter. I was thinking of doing that ultimate, like, you know, having like a Southgate rant counter, but I thought that'd be too negative, so I didn't want to commit to it. What I will be doing though, guys, make sure to join for the England Watchalong. I do have a heartbeat sensor, and I am going to be using the heartbeat sensor. Because I feel like I'm going to get stressed out watching this game. Because, yeah. It's not been convincing so far. And Slovenia have a very good defence, don't they? Scotland denied a penalty, says Andy. Leroy, can you provide me with a goal? You can never be too negative with Southgate, says Jack. Brilliant. To be fair, he ruined the tournament before a ball was kicked with those squad selections. It's just staggering the amount of mistakes that one man can make. Pay attention, Rudiger. My God, that was nearly a Denmark left wing back situation there. Christ, on a bike. Come on. Come on. Bill needs to start looking up. No, he just needs to start putting the ball into his own net. Here we go. Oh, really good defending. This is very upsetting how good Switzerland are at defending. Come on, Akanji. Score an own goal, mate. Do us a favour. Leroy, up against his man, needs some support. Gets it now. Kimmich. Falls over. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that he fell over there. Staggering. I think I did. Yes, the Aztecs, wasn't it, Scorpio? Oh, you didn't tell me, Scorpio. Are the US winning tonight in the Copa America against the mighty Bolivia? Aren't they shit? And that's a foul, is it? Referee says no. Keep going. Switzerland still somehow managed to win it back. Nope. Raum's got it. I don't know who that is. He's on the ball now. Nice, Raum. That's a foul. Disgusting. Despicable. Get him off the pitch, ref. Vile behaviour. Vile behaviour. Yeah, exactly, chat. Big up. Hello, KX. We denied a penalty. You can make a count that goes up after your heart rate goes over a certain amount. We can get a sing counter. We could maybe ultimate stress counter, maybe. I do love Belgian chocolate. Big up. Watch the Uruguay game. They play Panama. Aren't Panama shit? Aren't Uruguay going to win that quite easily? And aren't the US going to win quite easily? Is that not a thing? Oh, God, excuse me. Right, 10 minutes left. Come on. Come on, Germany. I've never supported you before. I need you to get the win here. Andy, I swear down. You keep calling me LB. I don't quite know why. Oh, come on, Leroy. Don't shoot. Why did you shoot there, Leroy? You were never going to score that, man. There are 9 minutes left. KX is upset. This bloody Leroy guy, man. Bringing Sane on was a massive mistake. I'm not saying like, you know, I just don't know how much has Leroy progressed since leaving City. I know the injury obviously didn't help. Just such a shame, because he was going to... I was so convinced he was going to be like a Gareth Bale type player. I thought he was going to be that good. Such a shame, man. He had... The world was his oyster, and then Trent, the twat, injured him. Prick. Kanji's former season is unbelievable. He's been brilliant. Yeah, Kanji's been great in there. It's been long. Don't worry at all, Andy. Absolutely fine, mate. It's all good. Come on, Germany. Come on. Oh, yeah, of course, RC. Just need a goal. I don't even need you to win. I just want you to get a point so that Switzerland don't top the group. A corner. Come on. Come on, man. What's going on? How are you not scoring in 90 minutes of football? Come on, Ilkay. Ball in. That's so wasteful, Gundogan. Come on. You're better than that. Oh. Kanji, to be fair, has been unreal. It was a goal-saving block from Kimmich's shot. He has. It's such a shame, isn't it? Such a shame for Leroy. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. Schlotterbeck fell over. Switzerland are actually going to score a second. They've actually scored a second. Please be offside. Oh, my God. This is horrendous. He's offside. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, I thought that there was maybe a question mark. I don't know what Schlotterbeck's doing. Thank God that was offside. Bloody hell. Please be offside. Schlotterbeck is, yeah, he fell over. I don't know what he was doing there. Yeah, he looks quite off to me. Yeah, he looks quite off there. Didn't quite hold his run. Lovely finish. Didn't quite hold his run, though. Yeah. Simple offsides. Look at that. Lovely and quick. None of this having to draw lines. Tripe. Come on. Havertz on the right for some reason. Why isn't he in the middle getting ready to be on the end of a cross from a right winger? Havertz is at a corner at least. Good. Come on, Kai. Header. Header. Get it on your cranium like that. True, RC, true. We stink up the joint, don't we? In respect of officiating, it's pretty embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing. Ball in from Kroos. That's dangerous! Havertz had a free header! You are so shit, Kai. You are so shit. Why do you do this to me, Havertz? Oh, free header. That is horror. Did it hit his shoulder? Oh my God. That's a free header. That's got to go in. So bad. Actually shouldered it. The fourth open header Havertz had over the bar. It's not been a good day for him at the office. Terrible. You feel like that was it, guys. You feel like that was the chance. What a cranium that is for Kai Havertz. Yeah, not ideal at all. Come on, Ilkay. Come on. Get it up here. Leroy, that's a foul? Really? Okay, I thought he bundled him over. Never mind. It's a good point, Paolo, to be fair. What does that mean? Let's bring Fernandinho home. What? I thought it was a foul, apparently not. Yeah, easily off. Love the semi-automated. That's in the Premier League next season, isn't it? What I would say is I would like the lines to be thickened. For example, that Lukaku one, I think that's silly that that's given. I think that in those situations, the advantage should go to the attacker. And you, there's the cameraman. And you can give them that advantage by making the lines a little bit thicker, maybe. That would be more fun. Spain will win the Euros is harsher. Well, it does mean that Germany will now avoid France, because if France finish second and Germany finish second, it means they go into other ends of the draw. So maybe it's actually better for them. 10 minutes including injury time. Scotland going to get whilst both sides going for analysis, and they need to again. I'd be very surprised if Scotland qualify with 2 points. I've just bought a £10 console and it's Pokemon games. Is Pokemon Crystal a game or is it a knockoff? There is indeed a game called Pokemon Crystal. Gen 2. Very good game. It's got Suicune in it. Don't England lose? No, William, we had a look at that before and it still wouldn't be ideal because then we'd face Spain and France. So I think it's... I just want to see us top the group and just do it. Although I did get a fake Pokemon Crystal before the official one came out. Here we go, Havertz. Oh, you're falling over. Oh my God, he's like Bambi. Oh My God, yeah. Oh, my Christ. That's the most horrendous hold-up play. You're not only good at that, Havertz. That's the most horrendous hold-up play I've seen. A fucking giraffe who's not even coordinated in that moment. Deary me. Switzerland. Oh, my God. That's a good save by Neuer. Man of the match. Maybe a Kanji, Prez. I saw that, Arsie. That's crazy. Yeah, it had to be saved by Neuer. Great one. Great one as well from that Xhaka shot. Lovely from Neuer. I do love Pokemon. I'm a slut for Pokemon. John says Xhaka man of the match. Could be. Is there going to be any late drama here? It's going to be another throw into Switzerland. No. No. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. It's time to... In terms of the card game, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Clears Pokemon. In terms of video games, it's Pokemon all day, every day. Qualifying with 2 points makes marks with viewers. Yeah, we've got to surely change the rules on that. If someone can qualify with 2 points. Come on, Leroy. Don't forget the ball. That's lovely. Havertz, don't balls it up. Here we go. A minute plus any injury time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You mean like the TV show? I prefer the Yu-Gi-Oh! TV show, yeah. To the back post, Havertz, and he has the opportunity to cross it back across goal, and he ends up giving out for a goal kick. Hooray! I'm staggered that they took off Havertz. Sorry, that they kept Havertz on whilst taking off Musiala and Wirtz. That just seems like a staggering decision to me. Oh my God, it's confused by Pep. There we go. Do not vote for me, guys. Don't do it. How about Arteta's decision to let Xhaka go? It's nearly as bad as us letting Gundogan go. To be honest. I can't believe Germany aren't going to top their group at home. This is mental. How much time are we having? How much time? Shut up, Scorpio. Only 4 minutes? Oh, it's over. Well, sadly, guys, that just means we're probably going to get knocked out 1 round earlier than I anticipated. It also means that Germany maybe have a slightly easier route to the final. What with France not being in that side currently. Switzerland wouldn't have been easy, says Scorpio. It's not a case of it being easy, it's a case of who would you rather face if we're so lucky to win our group. Ball in. Last chance. Yes! Come on! Get in! Yes! Full Krug! It's 1-1! 91st minute. Get in, Germany! Oh, big up. Full Krug dagger. I'm sorry, Elder. I'm so sorry. I know, I'm so sorry you're upset. I apologise for celebrating. Obviously, you're Swiss. I'm sorry, but I don't want Germany not topping their group. Lovely stuff. Well done, Fulkrug. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And so far, and as it stands, that means Germany are going into the harder side of the draw. Along with France. Stay there. Stay over there, please. Thank you. Come on. Oh, I think he's onside. It's a lovely header. I think he's onside. Oh, well done. Why did they want to score? Because you always want to top your group. Well done. Big header from the number 9. The traditional striker comes on, makes the difference. 1-1. Lovely. Big, big, big. Well done, well done, well done. That's massive. So as things stand, guys, Germany, Spain, France, Portugal are all on the same side. Mad. I don't think this won't impact Scotland, because Scotland are going to have to hope they are one of the best third-place teams with 2 points, which is tricky, because yeah, for Scania. And to be fair, if we win our group, then we would have to play Italy again, assuming that teams win their games. We'd have to play one of Italy or Belgium in the semis, and we'd have to play the Netherlands as well. So it's not like we're only playing crap. We'd only be up against crap teams, but obviously Netherlands, Italy, Belgium are, in theory at least, not as strong as France, Germany, Spain, Portugal. I think that's fair to say. Oh, dearie me. Come on, Germany. Keep it together. Keep it together. 10 seconds left. Just chill. Just chill. Ball in. Defend it. Full Krug doing some good defensive work there. Well done. Lovely. I don't remember the last time England played the Netherlands. Did we play them in the Nations League? In like a Nations League semi-final or something? Full time, by the way, guys. Did we play them in like a semi-final and lost? Something like that. Can't see Scotland, Hungary ain't 0-0 as they're just charging at each other. Well, for the last few minutes, guys, I will pop on Scotland versus Hungary. There's 4.5 minutes left. I turn on Soberslice having a paddy. So that's a thing. Yeah, so if I have a look at the table, so Euro 2024 tables. I love the Euros so much. So if we have a look at the teams with 2 points. So only 2 teams get eliminated, I think someone says. So Slovakia. Oh, Scotland, they've got 3 players. They've got to score. Oh, how has he missed? How's McTominay missed? He's offside anyway, but oh my God. How did he miss that? It was 3 on no one then. Yeah, he was offside, but still. Yes, so Slovakia definitely are ahead. Austria are definitely ahead. Amar, thank you so much for the super chat, mates. Really appreciate it. England are the Spurs of international football. Oh dear. Well, no, that's not even correct, sadly. At least Spurs play pretty football. We don't even do that. I don't even know what we are. I actually don't know what we are. Yes, so Slovakia are ahead. Austria are ahead. What's Scotland's goal difference? So Slovenia are ahead because of... Oh no, if Slovenia get battered by England, then they won't be ahead. But again, they'd have to be battered by like 5-0. So let's assume that doesn't happen. Slovenia are ahead. So that's 3 already. So it absolutely could happen. Scotland on the edge of the box here. Take the shot. God, this is proper end-to-end stuff here. So, in fairness, so the Czech Republic... Yeah, Czech Republic would only have to draw against Turkey to do it. I think Czech Republic are probably going to get a draw. That's already happened. So, what does that mean? Albania will probably get eliminated. It's not looking good for Scotland, basically. Oh, good save by the Hungarian keeper. And there we go. Goodness me. Yeah, I'm just trying to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 groups, and 2 get eliminated. So 4 go through, right? Is it the 4 best third placed sides that go through? It is. Right, yeah, so currently, according to the table, Scotland are one of those 4 sides, but I'll repeat, if the Czech Republic draw in their last game against Turkey, which I'd maybe expect them to do that, then they won't go through. Likewise, if Albania get a point, or obviously if those 2 teams win. So it would be tricky for them. It could happen, but it would be tricky. Cross in, if they don't get a win here. Oh, he tried to head it back across. It's a corner for Scotland. Look like the better side from what I've seen. They will not qualify. Baby said they will be out. But as things stand, they won't, though. Because if Albania and Czech Republic both lose, then Scotland will go through as the fourth best third place team. The back post. It's got to be here. Oh, how has he missed? How has he not got that on target? Can Hungary counter? Oh, goodness me. He's in on the right. Oh, hello, Hungary. Can they nick a victory? If he gets to cross right. Oh my god, he actually has. Oh my god, Hungary have won it in the 99th minute, boys. That's crazy. Oh my god, absolute scenes, boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that is Scotland out. And that is Scotland out. They had a half chance. They had a half chance to qualify. But there we go. That is almost definitely it. Scotland are going out. Thanks to a last... Scotland had to go for it. They couldn't really risk relying on Czech Republic and Albania losing. But there we go, guys. There we have it. Well, there were 10 minutes. We're in the 100th minute now. And that came from their corner as well, by the way. Who's that number 8? Sam McTominay. He should have done so much better there. And then the counter-attack, and it's a 3-on-1 situation. It's a lovely ball here. If he's on... He's off! He's offside, isn't he? I can't tell. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Is that not offside? The angles are deceiving. Is that not offside, guys? I don't know. It's a really nice ball across, by the way. I want to see the semi-automated lines on that. Maybe it's just the angles. To my eye, that looked very, very, very tight. John says it's definitely a goal. Andy says it's onside. Maybe the angles are just fucking with me. But there we go. I think stands Scotland only the 1 point -5 goal difference. Oh, never mind the goal. No, it's definitely onside, by the way. It just happened. It's definitely onside. Scotland have got to score in the next, like, 30 seconds. But no, there we go. Hungary are through. Probably. If you get 3 points, you are probably through. Christ, there we go, guys. Hungary are probably through on with 3 points. Be interested to see what happens with if the third place table updates. But there we go. McTominay deserves this, says Jack. And there we go. Scotland are out. It's done. It is done. The 99th minute winner. Craziness. Crazy. So yeah, Hungary aren't guaranteed to qualify, though, I think. Because they have 3 points. So they're currently ahead of... Oh, let's go back to the tables. Oh, let's go back to the table. So Euro 2024 tables. I'll have a look at the penalty after, yeah, for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so again, 4 teams go through. 3 points is probably going to be enough to get you through. If Slovenia lose, if Slovenia lose, then that's 1 team that Hungary finish ahead of. If Albania don't win, and they probably won't win against who is it they play? Spain. There's no way Albania are beating Spain. Let's be honest. So that's the second. So there you go. Hungary probably are 3. 3 points should be enough to get you through as one of the best third place sides. Crazy. Craziness. We'll lose to Slovenia, for God's sake, Jack. There we go. Absolutely mad. A 90th minute plus 10 winner. Insanity. Insanity. Oh my gosh, he's got a bleeding eyebrow. There we go. It's a shame for Scotland. A dramatic victory for Hungary, though. Madness. And there you go. They're I mean, let's be honest, they would have got knocked out in the next round anyway, even if they did qualify. Let's be so real here, guys. They would have been spanked anyway. But, yeah, Hungary should be... Andy, unless the most ridiculous circumstances happen, you know, like Slovenia would have to not lose to England. Albania would have to beat Spain. Austria are already ahead of them, to be fair. I think Slovakia are already ahead of them. Yeah, so it's unlikely. Who will Switzerland face in the round 16? That's Massey. Good question. I will answer that by looking at my predictions, because I can figure it out from there. Because I predicted Hungary to finish second in this group. Not quite. So they will play one of Italy or Croatia. It depends. They might play. Did I predict Italy to finish third as a best third place team, or Croatia? I don't know. Let's have a look. Why don't I just, like, you know, Euro 2024 fixtures? So that's his second in Group A, yes? Thank you for following DGG. Let's have a look. No, it's FootMob which tells me. I'm such a shambolic host, aren't I? Let's have a look. So when are the round of 16 games? Is it this weekend? I think it is. Lovely. Okay, so no, it's 2A we need. Yeah, 2A plays 2B. And 2B is indeed second place in that Spain group. So as it stands, Switzerland are playing Italy. As things stand. They would then, if they win that game, play, hopefully, us in the quarters, I think. But there we go. Craziness, guys. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. There's the potential. If Croatia beat Italy tomorrow, it's Croatia who will be finishing second. And probably... I mean, there is a world, amazingly, where Italy currently in second finish fourth. If Albania and Croatia both win. Unlikely, but it could happen. Yes, so John, apparently, head-to-head isn't as important as goal difference, so FootMob lied to me, which is fine, whatever. So apparently it is goal difference. But yeah, interesting. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Really hope you've enjoyed the stream. We are now, I think we're going to wrap it up. And we'll be back tomorrow. It's a new week, new football. It's got to be Croatia-Italy, hasn't it? Got to be. That's a massive game, because Croatia needs to win, or they are shafted. And there is some genuine drama there, for sure. And I expect Spain to beat Albania quite comfortably. So yeah, maybe we'll do a cheeky Gavardi or Kovacic watch-along. I think that's what we'll do. So make sure to join for that. Again, that'll be all these games, apart from the England games, 50 minutes before kickoff. For England, it's always 30 minutes before kickoff. Thank you so much for joining me. Before we leave, just shout out to everyone who supported today's stream, because we had so many generous tips and cheers. Thank you to Ultimate AK850. Oh, sorry, that was yesterday. Still shout out them, obviously. Where are we? Shout out to MCFC, William Dittmer, Ultimate, MCFC did so much. Crazy German Pizza Guy, and Amar. Thank you guys so much for your support, your super chats, your cheers, etc., etc. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Croatia, Italy. Until then, guys, have a lovely evening.